Hey everybody. I just wanted to make a quick video. Okay, this is gonna be brief because I'm about to do some heavy meditation here. Okay, so I have been spending a lot of time today, like doing a lot of research and stuff, which I do a lot. But I've been like more aware of my situation, my body, everything. Okay, it's been like that, but I'm just not actually connecting things a little bit better, okay, in my life. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is, okay, ever since I was like a teenager, I've always had like real bad migraines, okay? So bad I normally don't really like talking about them, okay? Um, but I didn't have the understanding that I have now, okay? They went away for a while, they come and go or whatever. Um, I can get them for 3 days, weeks. I'm talking about can't eat, can't smell. This the smell of anything. I'm nauseated. I'm throwing up. I've been hospitalized for them back in the day. They never could treat me for them, so that's when I just, you know, you know, I really just quit going to the hospital for it because there was nothing they could do anyway. They tried a whole bunch of stuff. It just, yeah. Anyway, they were my doctor was getting to the point where he was like recommending that I get what is it? Lipo. No, not lipo. That's the other one. What's the other one? Not lipo, y'all. It's one of those. What is it? I can't even think right now. The one thing where they get their face like froze and they get the shots and stuff. He wanted me to get the shots in my temples and stuff. I can't think of the name right now, y'all. Anywho, it's gonna come to me during this conversation. So I turned all that stuff down, okay, and I lost a job behind it, lots of jobs, okay, because it was that bad. Couldn't take care of my kids lots of times. I mean, I couldn't even see. That's how bad they would get. Like, I would be driving, get a migraine, be like, oh, like immediately pull over because I never knew because they would escalate. Just like anything could just take it from 0 to 100 type thing. Well, anyway, now I'm learning and I have more understanding of what's going on. Okay, so your head, that's your, this is your crown basically, right? Your crown chakra. So we're like programmed as a species here to think like pain is a problem, or like for me, I always thought, even my parents, my mom, she could not deal with me and migraines. She really didn't. She thought I was just lying for a long time until my oldest brother started having the same things, and then my dad had them, stuff like that. My mom never experienced it, or nobody on her side of the family that I know of. So it was kind of like, it was hard on her as a parent, as my mom to even deal with me, and it was hard on me. Now I understand what was going on. Like, this is your crown, okay? This is your head. So those migraines were basically from what I'm experiencing now, you know, ascension and me getting downloads, maybe overloaded with downloads. And it's not always a bad thing, Within the last 2 years, I have got a lot of different crystals for different things. And I've noticed that certain crystals are very effective with, they're all pretty good, but there's certain ones that are my go-to for my migraines and my headaches, okay? So I have my clear quartz, which I'll just like rub on my temples. Then I have this one right here, lapis. This is one of my favorites when it comes to the migraine. I'll just sit it, on my temple or wherever it is right now. And it's like up in here, it's on top. So once I get done with this video, lights out, I'm gonna have my little lavender scent going in here. Then I have my lapazuli. Clear quartz, and then also I'm just gonna surround myself with crystals. This works pretty good. And then showers, baths. Like I just have to do a combination of stuff, y'all. But from what I've learned and what I, just from my experiences, there's like no medicine that they've ever gave me, and they've gave me like hardcore like shots back in the day, like just to try to get rid of the migraines. None of that stuff worked. So I know like it was not effective. It was not supposed to work, okay, for a reason. Basically, what I'm getting at is you need to be aware. Like each part of your body represents something. It represents different chakras. Like there's so many, but we have certain ones we deal with just on our body alone. And pain in those areas could represent more than just something here in the physical, is what I'm trying to say. It could be more of a spiritual thing, if you're aware of um, spirituality. But honestly, they've mixed science and spirituality together, and it does go to it goes, goes together, in my opinion. Um, So it's scientifically proven that a lot of things are spiritual. They just label it certain way, label it to where you might not be able to identify it. But some of the things, well, the way I operate, I believe everything is spiritual for me. But once you get a deeper understanding of why it is occurring, it just makes it a lot easier. Because the old me would have never even done a video during a migraine. Like, oh man, I wouldn't even talk. I literally would lock myself in the room and put uh my little eye mask on. I'd have to be in dark, no light, no smells, no food, just water, dark, quiet, you know. And I'm gonna follow them same techniques here in a little bit, but I'm doing it in a different route now. I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I'm gonna add in some other things, other techniques that I've acquired over the time. Now, before I've made a video and I even spoke about migraines briefly, I kind of briefed over it because, like I said, it was almost like a program and a fear even to mention it, because that's how they were at one point. Um, yeah. So I do know that the diet played a big role too in um, helping with a lot of things that I was experiencing, even the migraines. My whole diet changed. That helped too, but it's more than just one thing. There's levels. you know there's levels. So the diet alone wasn't enough. I had to get my thinking together too, my knowing, my understanding, the wisdom, all these things that I have acquired and still acquiring, just rediscovering. Really, it ain't even what we think. These are all things that we already know. You just have to figure it out. And that's the thing, is so many blocks and roadblocks set up to keep you detoured from getting to the truth. Most people just give up. I go in and then I end up with these little migraines. Like, I'm about to drink a lot of water. I'm about to make me a nice tea, something that's more relaxing. I've got a combination of things I'm gonna do right now. All herbals, naturals. I deal with that type of stuff when it comes to the migraines now. A warm cloth, and I put a little bit of lavender on there so you can smell that lavender, help you relax, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, the goal of this video was just to basically say, go deeper into every situation you encounter. Look for a deeper answer. Don't just go with the first answer you see, even if you're tired of looking. Just give yourself a break and get back at it another day, another time. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. Okay. Thank you to anyone who is watching my channel. If you are watching this video, I appreciate you. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, do some research about this crown chakra and headaches, and just your chakras, period. Just do your research on it and see what you come up with. But look up the spiritual meaning of everything, by the way. Like, I look it up in different ways, but spiritual meaning, that kind of helps you out, and you still got to decipher through all that. All right, fam. Have a good night. Peace to everyone.